So surveys. So I'm often asked by buyers whether they should have a survey done if they're buying a property. And my answer is yes, of course, always get a survey done. Whether it's a new build property, whether it's an old listed property, or anything in between, get a survey so that you know what you're taking on, you know if there's any issues, and it may actually even affect your insurance if you end up buying something that has a problem later down the line, which you should have known about when you bought it, if you see what I mean. So, yes, get a survey. Now, when you're taking a mortgage, the lenders will likely do what's called a mortgage valuation survey. That's the most basic of all. The local surveyor will advise the mortgage company whether the property is worth what they're lending on it to protect the investment. They may visit the property or they may do what's called a desktop, looking at the local area, looking how much that you're paying and saying whether the money's worth it or not. Chances are you'll never even see that report. That goes directly to the lenders, and that's to protect their investment. Now you need to protect your investment for you. There are several different levels of survey. There's a condition report, which is the basic one. You might get that for a fairly newish property that, is fairly straightforward. Then there's a home buyers and a full condition survey. There are three different levels. Your surveyor will advise you which level of survey they would recommend, depending on the sort of house it is and where it is. Do try and use a local independent surveyor. They know the difference between one road and another. They'll know which roads are flooded, which roads have had subsidence. They may know that either road, either side of where you are, have had problems, but your one is fine. Their knowledge, based on years in the area, is absolutely crucial when you're buying a property. Your estate agent or your friends locally or even your solicitor will probably recommend one to you. We're happy to. If you're around Winchester, we have 2 or 3 that we can happily recommend to you. They will then go out, do the report and send it to you. And they will highlight issues and so on. Oh, and then also there's another survey you can have, which is if you're buying a new build, a totally new build, it's worth having a surveyor go out and do a snagging report as well. They can just check to make sure everything's all right there too. So, yes, get a survey. They may well show you things you never even thought you can look for. Tell you a story. When I bought this house, I love my house. I wasn't going to get a survey done. I know what I'm buying. It's a 1960s semi. I was going to do loads of work anyway. I knew exactly what I was buying. Told a local surveyor. He's not with us anymore, sadly, but he was absolutely brilliant, Tony Peterson. So I told Tony I was going to buy this house and I wasn't going to bother with a survey because I knew what I was doing. I'm an estate agent. I know everything and blah, blah, blah. He said, no, I'm going in. I went, oh, okay. So he came down, had a look, and he immediately picked up that there was asbestos in the walls, asbestos in the floors. He said that the boiler needs replacing. I kind of knew that, but it was nice to have it reaffirmed. And he gave me ideas of things that I could do. I wasn't even going to bother. He saved me a lot of work further down the line. So, yes, even an estate agent can get that wrong. Get a survey, protect your investment. It's always worth it.